Hello, everyone. Hello. We had some technical difficulties there, but everything is perfect. This is what happens when you travel because I am still traveling. Teresa's still traveling. I am in Canada. Almost going to be going home relatively soon, but guess what it is? It's my birthday. Yes. So I've been celebrating my birthday all week. I was on a cruise up to Alaska, which was absolutely amazing. Everyone should do it. Just do it. See the nature. I got to see bald eagles. I saw a humpback whale. I saw sea otters and all sorts of good, fun stuff. So I'm going to be continuing to upload my shorts and other content as I continue. But yes, today is the actual day. Yes, precious it is. It is my leveling up. Apparently, I got some wisdom. That was a picture my sister sent. So I decided to make that my thumbnail. It's also the 100th anniversary of the death of my namesake, St. Therese of Lisieux. So, woo! Oh, and look who it is. It is Ubaldo T. Thank you for being here. Happy birthday. Well, thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. And thank you, most importantly, for being here. And I've always enjoyed seeing you in the chat. Yeah, I usually don't stream at this time, though. Of course, I don't even know what time it is at this point because first I had to change my time to get up to Vancouver. Then we went out to sea. And then once we were out to sea and we changed over to the other time zone, then we had to move like forward an hour or something. And then I got used to that sort of maybe. And then we come back and I had to go backwards and then I went backwards again. So I have no idea how this all works. I'm going a little bit crazy, but that's okay because you know what? This is the very definition of a first world problem. Yes, it is. Well, look who it is Mad Dog Conroy. Thank you for being here. Happy birthday. Well, thank you. And thank you for being here. Yes, another day older and I'm not in debt, so I guess I can't say I'm deeper in debt, that I've been having a great time. It's only 9 p.m. Yes, it's 9 p.m. in Canada time, but I'm still feeling like it's midnight right now. And like I said, it was crazy going back and forth on the ship. We went in and out of various timelines. Not timelines. I'm still feeling like we're in a different timeline ever since we got the American Pope. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Just whatever. I'm just going with the flow on everything on the planet. But yeah, so I got off the ship this morning. My traveling companions, they went back to their respective states, but I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm not going straight from this cruise to trying to fly my butt back to America. So I decided to stick around for another few days. So I came 2 days early and I'm leaving 2 days later. So I'm going to be doing some more sightseeing around this area. I really, really love Canada. It's gorgeous. And Alaska, oh my gosh, was unbelievable. Unbelievable. It is DJ Play Nice. Thank you for being here. He says, stopping by to say happy birthday. I hope it's a wonderful one. Have an awesome stream. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a great birthday. Well, I guess the best kind of birthdays are where you do what the hell you want. So after I got off the ship and I got to my hotel, I did a little bit of shopping because I'm doing all my shopping here to take home. I didn't want to carry it all around on the ship. And then I went to sleep. I took a nap. Yes, it was beautiful. And now I'm here. Let's see. It is the Sentinel. Thank you for being here. Happy birthday, Miss Smart Music. Sorry, I haven't responded to any messages. Twitter tempts my wrath within seconds of logging in. Oh, yeah. Twitter's evil. It is the devil. It is a tool of the devil. The only good thing that's happening on Twitter right now is sing Latin with the Pope. And I'm like, they took my idea. I did that solfege thing before, but yeah, you can learn Latin with the Pope. So that's another reason why we know it's cool, because we got some good music going on. But yeah, I just tend to mute people left and right. If I ever get one of those, this person thinks this, what would you say to them? Mute, mute, mute. What would you do? Were they right? Mute. The only time I won't do that if it's like a friend and I've known them for years, it's like, okay, if you're doing that for engagement, fine. But other than that, just screw off. Yes, Alaska is beautiful. It is. Well, look who it is. Salty Traveling Sea says, I waved at a ship way out on the Strait of Juan de Fuca. Did you see me? LOL. Yes, I did. Yes, I have eagle eyes. No, thank you. Thank you. Oh, gosh, we had so much fun. So much fun. I'll tell you one of the keys to cruising, and I'll get into this maybe with more Teresa Travels Tuesdays, because Teresa Travel Tuesday is making a return. The way to cruise is take advantage as much as you can of the room service. It's free, quote unquote. You might have to pay a tip, but so what? Oh my gosh, because like the buffet area is insane. People don't know how to line up. People don't know how to walk. People are drive me crazy. Dining room is a little frustrating too, but I did enjoy using the room service a lot. Also, I would bring stuff down. Like maybe if I'm playing blackjack till post midnight and I'm like, dude, I forgot to eat dinner, but oh well, I just nab a little personal pizza and brought it back down to my room. So that's good stuff. Good stuff. I also took advantage of if you bring yourself a flask or a Yeti, go ahead and fill up your coffee the night before from the stations that are always there, and it'll be warm the next morning for some coffee. But I did take advantage of the little mug, a refillable mug. You get a discount. Got a lot of latte cappuccino, and I do drink now and then. Okay, so no one panic. All right. So I did enjoy some Glühwein. I enjoyed some Glühwein when it was so freaking cold. We were watching the glaciers, and they were serving hot pea soup, which I would rather die than eat. But I did the Glühwein. It brought back so many fond memories of the market, the French market, the German markets, the ones in Alsace. So good. All right. We have, and I fall into sloth very easily through it, says the Sentinel. Oh, I'm very spiritually indisciplined when I'm working on it. Hey, don't give yourself a hard time. You know what? We're all human, right? Yes, we are precious. Thank you, Red Waddington Gaming Clips. Happy birthday. Oh, and we have a super sticker. It is from Salty Traveling Sea, $2, and it's a cute little animal. Oh, okay. So thank you so much for that. And for that, of course, you, sir, get a rose. Let me see if I can find it. Yep. I'll use your one. Though I'm still trying to figure out why the freaking sound's not working. Thank you very much, and thank you for that. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Darren M says, hello, Miss Martin Muses from the Looney Left Coast. Cheers on Victoria Day weekend. Yeah, here I am on the left coast. So I'll tell you what, a lot of people are saying, oh, yeah, the Canadians are going to all be awful to you. They hate Americans and they're just going to give you hell. Not a bit. Frankly, the only bitching and complaining that was given to me was two people, and they were bitching about the Canadian government that just got elected. So go figure. Yeah, I'm not going to travel and be ashamed of who I am. It's like, hey, where are you from? I'm from Texas. Oh, that's awesome. Yep, Canadians. The majority of them are not retardando. Just Twitter is not real life. So people are very receptive, really enjoyed the Canadian people. Good times. Hit that like button, says Darren M. Share the video out, please. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, check to make sure that you still are. Yes, please. Thank you. I have a friend that was for so long, she's been subscribed to me, and then she was on a stream as a guest, and she's like, what the? They unsubscribed me. So there you are. Yes. So I find that every now and then. So other channels I'm not. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Many happy returns. Thank you. Know Me Without You is here. Happy birthday. Well, thank you. Thank you on this May 17th. I don't know if you saw that Norway always likes to celebrate my birthday. They're very, very considerate people. They're very excited every time I have a birthday. They have parades and all sorts of good stuff. Twitter media news equals a cave from Plato's Republic. Darn right. Yeah. So many, and I think it was some people that were trying to score points because it was some more left people in my life that are like, well, now that Trump's so awful, people aren't going to be nice to you because you're an American. And I remember getting very kind of insulted by that. I just thought that was rude. But also I was like, what, you have such a low opinion of the Canadian people? And one person I told, listen, I've been living in Europe or overseas as an American. I've been dealing with this since I was 7 years old during the Reagan years. Guess what? It doesn't bother me. And second of all, this whole idea that the world only started hating America since Trump is ridiculous. They've always hated us, all right? And I look, Reagan, America was awful. George Bush, America was awful. Bill Clinton, even, America was awful. George W. Bush, America definitely was awful. Remember when they said that George Bush was Voldemort? And then Obama, well, America was kind of awful. And Trump's not awful. And well, I wasn't overseas during Biden. So I just don't take it seriously. And for the most part, you don't judge by a group. But, this whole idea that people are going to hate me just because of who I'm president, it almost seems like it's like an emotional blackmail. It's like, oh, well, if we'd only voted for someone else, people would like us. No, people like us just fine. Most people aren't stupid. All right, Soul Assassin is here. Hello, thank you for being here. America, darn right. I'll tell you, I've never been more proud to be an American than I am right now. Yeah, and like I said, I even said Texas, and they were like, oh my gosh, tell me about Texas. Oh, I've always wanted to go. So yeah, don't listen to the rage baiters and the people that are butthurt. But yeah, this is a great time to be an American. I saw a really great meme immediately after we got Pope Leo. It was like, Trump is president. We have an American Pope. Next year is the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. Let's effing go. And I just got to say, yeah, America. Proud to be an American, always. And I'm not going to let anyone try to emotionally blackmail me into not being proud to be an American. Because being American is bigger than any ruler, any person. All right? I'm Texan too, twice as awesome. Oh yeah, double awesome. Everything's bigger in Texas. Yes. Well, that's the thing. I mean, now sometimes if you do hear, oh, I went there and they were so rude to me. Well, were they, or were you rude first? Because I'll tell you what, I've seen some Americans that act like jackasses overseas, and it's like, yeah, people are going to be rude to you if you're rude to them. Texas is a whole new country, darn right. I mean, I've got 3 countries now. I mean, this is awesome. I've got Texas, I got America, and I got Rome. We're taking over the planet. I love it. I really love it. Yeah, I'm going to be starting my separate channel for all the Catholic talk because, it just occurred to me. It's like, well, I really like doing this, and it doesn't quite fit in with, the themes that I'm doing here, even though my entire channel is ADHD. So I've got it all set up. I just need to start sharing it out and doing that. So the Sunday shows and stuff with all of the fish topics will be there. Let's see. Happy birthday. Well, Eddie's Pudding Dame. Hello, dearie. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to Storybrooke tomorrow. Yes, I am, Precious. I'm going to have the Uber driver take me straight to Granny's Diner. It's got a different name. I don't know. I looked it up, but you sent me the stuff with all of the different locations. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be cold. It's going to be wet, but who cares? Call it Catholic World Citizen. Yeah, like I said, we're taking over. I mean, we got South America too. We got Peru as well. I mean, and hell, the White Sox. I'm still not over the funniest thing I saw about the White Sox because Pope Leo is a White Sox fan, and someone says, "Oh my gosh, the White Sox finally won something." That was a good one. Yeah, the memes are worth living for. Yeah, paying attention. We got JD Vance over there in Rome, and our Secretary of State Marco Rubio. It's going to be a good time. Wee, says Adiga Outlaw. Hello, thank you very much. Yes, America. People saying hi to each other. Now that I'm all obsessed with cruises, they actually have like a July 4th America cruise where you leave from Boston and you go to all the different places and I don't know, watch the fireworks from the cruise ship. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I don't know what my life's going to be like. My life changes every day. I swear. I don't know why I'm not batshit crazy. Soul Assassin says, I saw they're making baseball cards for Pope Leo now. Yes, they have. Yes. And so someone gave him the first baseball for him to sign. Like everyone's having him sign some things, and so it is a baseball, and he just kind of laughed and shook his head because he knows what it's all about. And it's his damn brother's fault. Him and his big mouth. Hello, happy birthday. Well, thank you, Adega Outlaw. Thank you very much. Another day older and not in debt, so the girl can't complain. I thought I was going to get a lot of reading done on the cruise. I did not. So I only read like 2 chapters of The Wheel of Time. But they had a really nice library there. So I'll be doing like a whole thing showing a tour of the ship eventually. But yeah, I've been uploading shorts. That was all I was really able to get done. In a different planet, I would be able to live stream maybe from there, but I was sharing a room with a friend. So, it was hard to have some time. But also, a lot of these excursions were very difficult ones, twofold. One, you had to do a lot of walking, you got to be in good shape. And also, it was cold. So that combined, when I got back to the ship, I just kind of crashed. I didn't even do even meals a lot. I just got a lot of room service. I also watched a lot of movies. I watched The Call of the Wild. I really enjoyed The Call of the Wild, the one with Harrison Ford. That was so sad, so sad. Pacific Rim is here. Hello. Stopping by to wish you a happy birthday, Miss Martin Muses. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Bruce is here. Hello, Bruce. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, look who it is. It's all the way from the future, and I have no idea how far ahead of the future he is right now because we've been through so many different time zones. It is Steve Kenobi. Good morning, Teresa. Happy birthday. And thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. His birthday was on Monday. And thank you for all your good wishes I've been seeing on X. Let's see. I just got back from downstairs. I'm at the hotel now. So I'm in a safe place. I got the hotel transfers, rather, from the ship. I would recommend doing it. Yeah, it costs a few extra bucks, but guess what? That's a lot better than the alternative. Yeah. Like getting lost, trafficked, tripping over your luggage because they look after your luggage for you. And this is always a tip that I say. Yes, you might have to pay more. Like when I arrived at my place, yeah, I paid for a bellhop to take care of my suitcases and stuff. But guess what? That's a lot cheaper than something awful happened. Someone in our party, an elderly person, someone my parents' age, she went and tripped over her luggage. They were doing it all themselves, didn't want to pay. And it's like, well, yeah, or you could trip and hit your head, get a concussion, just pay the money. It's worth it. It's a lot cheaper than a trip to the emergency room. So I've found that it's worth doing those transfers. And it also made things a lot easier because I've never been to Vancouver before. Where do I go? Oh, they had a little sign there with my name. Yay, I know where I'm going. Let me see. Oh, wait, that's still the same comment. Good morning. So yes, everyone, you buy money, you pay money to save money because time is also money. Inconvenience is also money. And all these other things. And I am keeping track of everyone. All right, so as I continue on this, let me make sure, am I doxing anyone? I am not. Let's go through some of my pictures for this. Wait a second. I'm going to go down here. Yeah, I use the Teresa Travels hashtag. I've been using that for nearly 10 years because I found that it's really a good way to keep track of all my travels. There's like one other Teresa Travels out there, but I think you can pretty quickly figure out who is me and who is not. Why am I showing off? Okay, that was the last Teresa Travels. I got a bird. Oh gosh, I saw birds. It was so cool. All right, let me see. Do I have everyone? All right, let's go ahead and share. Let's look at some of my pictures from my trip. And then I'm probably going to, let's see, let's see. I am very tired. Traveling is tiring, but it's definitely a first world problem. Lot of hiking, did a lot of hiking. Share here. What does Ubaldo say? Beautiful picture on Twix. I mean, Twitter or X. Yes. All right. Yeah, this is a picture I took when I got there. This is Gastown. It's near Vancouver, and it is Vancouver. It's near my hotel. Definitely, if you're taking a cruise out of Vancouver, get the Pan Pacific. It's right there. And when it came time for me to get on the cruise, I had a little tunnel thing going over. It was very easy, and they had someone walking you over. Um, you'll see me blur out things every now and then. These aren't people I know or anything, but I want to respect people's privacy. This is in Gastown. This was about a few blocks from my hotel, and it's like one of the oldest like steam clock things. It was really cool, really noisy though when it went off. Oh my gosh, but it was fun. So that is there, and I was like, oh, white smoke is everywhere. Yeah, I had it on the mind. Oh, check out this view of Vancouver. This is the other good thing that we did. Me and my buddy, we decided to take a harbor tour. It was about an hour. It cost $55 Canadian bucks. I have no idea about the transfer, but it's definitely worth it. 2 thumbs up for it. It was a great way to see Vancouver from the water, and the narrator gave us a lot of really good background from Vancouver. So it was really nice. So yeah, Vancouver. The part around the port and stuff was nice, but it was really sad. It, in many ways, was a dump, and so many people, so many homeless, and so many ones that obviously were just wired and just drug problems. It's really, really sad. Just laying around being high. Oh yeah, went to visit the cathedral. We went to mass there. Our Lady of the Rosary. Yeah, you can see there's a bunch of people here hanging around outside here. But hey, that's tradition. It's like, okay, around church you'll see that. But yeah, it just felt really badly for the people because obviously they've got problems, addiction problems. Nice shot from the North Van side. Oh, thank you. Welcome to Canada. Well, thank you, John 5. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. So, yeah, that's the cathedral. Did I take a bunch of pictures inside? I think I did. But, all right, look at this. This was also taken from the boat trip. Really pretty snow-capped mountains, all that stuff, all that jazz. Oh, a bird decided to come say hi. I'm getting ready to go. And oh, look who showed up. Just sit and stare at me like a creeper. Yeah, Vancouver's gone downhill, says Darren. Yeah. They are low from getting high. Ironic. Yeah. Ah, the lions. Lovely. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, this is going on. This is at the ship. Everything is magnets there, so they recommend bringing magnets with hooks on it to help you out. Now, just in case you can tell, I decided to use a few magnets and clips and things, and this is how it started off. It's crazy by the time it was done, but it's better to go vertical than horizontal. And what do I have here? That's my makeup bag, my purse. It's like not a purse. It's like a thing that goes across your body. Here's my lanyard with my ticket, and oh, there's my crochet because that's very important. All right. Let's go up here. Oh, we're back at the cathedral. Obviously, things are out of order. Oh, I can go to the next post directly from here. Okay. This is a relic altar. Loads of relics. Of course, I had all my traces. Oh, the altar of relics. Yes, this explains. Yeah, check out all these people. Thomas More. Thomas, all the Thomases, all the Teresas, and all that. So really pretty, really old world in the cathedral. Check out the view. This is out at sea. You can see the mountains. It's been a long time since I've seen a site like this. Closest I think was last time I was in. Well, Iceland doesn't really have mountains like this. It's been a while. Look, we have a glacier, Hobbemus Glacier. This is the Mindahall whatever glacier. Impressive. Impressive. Gosh, the glaciers were amazing. Take an Alaskan cruise. This is the best way to do it. You really wouldn't be able to see a lot of these things if you didn't. Now, the trek out to these areas, I think it's called Nugget Falls. That's what took forever. That one was tricky. And it was raining. That's the other thing. You're out in the elements. Check it out. It was a bear trail. Bears use our trails frequently. To share the trail safely with them, give bears space. Yes, please do. Do not approach or run from them. Keep food in your pack. Yeah, don't get out food, dumbasses. Leash your dog. Yeah, your dog will not live. The bear will win. Tell a ranger if you see a bear. Well, by then it'll be too late. Nice. Yeah, well, thank you. We didn't see any bears, but trust me, I would have behaved myself. Oh, how pretty. Look at that. You got water, you got the trees and the clouds up here. Gosh, gorgeous. I think this was in Skagway. We took a scenic railroad trip. Check this out. And I'm an idiot here. I don't know if you can tell. I'm like leaning over a 45-degree angle to get these shots. Because you can see where that person is. That's where I am. But you can see the angle. The person's way over to the left of me because I'm leaning out with my camera. It was so awesome. And it was pretty high. I mean, really nice to be on a train. It was like a vintage kind of train looking. It was loads of fun. And again, places you would never see. People used to go through there during the gold rush, trying to get up to the Yukon and all that. They would all like die. And it was insane. Okay, here we go. Here's more. This is where we get to the top area. An old bridge here that from an older railroad. You see, and we're coming along here. Very desolate. Gosh, I love this one because you can see the train and then the clouds up here top. This was one of the best things I've ever done. We're so high, we're up in the clouds. If I would have done anything differently, I would have maybe taken the longer train that goes all the way up to the Yukon, up in British Columbia. So I could just say I'd seen it. And that would be the way to do it. All right, what do we have? Darren M says British Columbia is a lovely spot as a resident. I may be biased. Oh no. I mean, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Gosh, you should see all the souvenirs I got. I got some maple syrup in those little maple leaf things. I got some tea, maple syrup tea, or maple flavored tea, for friends and family. Okay, now there's a place like the glaciers, like the Valley of the Glaciers. I forget what it's called. Glacier Park. Glaciers everywhere. This is a John Hopkins one. This one was darn impressive. This is what it looked like from 5 miles away. Can you imagine being up close to it? We weren't able to get up close to this one. And frankly, we had to kind of turn around a little bit because of the conditions weren't good. There's a lot of ice floating around. Check that out. Just check it out. I could look at this all day. God bless Miss Smart Music, says Darren M. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Look at that gorgeous water. And you can see the glacier out here in the distance to get some perspective. It was cold. We had a balcony. That's the way to do it. It's like we'd go out and look, and then we get cold. We'd go inside and then go back out. And it was also up top on the crow's nest and areas where public observations would happen. It was so crowded. It was really hard to get shots. Again, I could just look at this forever. Look at that blue ice. Yeah, do a zoom in here. Oh, so darned impressive. Look at it from a distance. I could look at this forever. When I'm not sitting around being obsessed with airplanes taking off. Oh, look, it's a sea otter. Oh, this was so cute. Look at him go. Yeah, just right out there. This is as close as I could get with my phone. I would do, if I were to do this again, I would go ahead and buy a proper camera with a lens to see a lot of this wildlife because it's too far away. So a lot of the pictures, it was just I couldn't get good pictures. But this one turned out nice. You could just see it swimming. They're all just swimming. I got one where they were swimming in packs. Oh my gosh. They were so cute. And one had a little baby like floating on its belly. Check this out. We had a show off seagull, but it made such a good shot. Here you can see the ice field, and here's where it's getting worse. But he just flew right up by us. I'm like, okay, asshole, I'll take your picture. He did it several times. You can see the glacier here in the distance. All right. Anything else? Oh, these are some of the shorts I made. Bald eagle. This is not a drill. I saw a bald eagle. I went on a tour up in Ketchikan, a boat tour to see them. Definitely worth it. I've been wanting to see bald eagles forever in the wild. Here's the nest. Huge nest. Look, he's sitting there on the island. This is by a lighthouse. Two together. Look at them. It was raining really hard. They were doing we're sitting in the rain and standing still. They're also doing the cat pose. This is definitely the cat pose where they just have their backs to you. And here was another one. See, we got another. I thought, did I not put up the other little guy? I guess I didn't. All right. Oh, and then here's airplanes. I've got more pictures. I'll be sharing them later. Nice shot. Yeah. It's good times. Yeah, I've been sitting here from the window watching these planes take off. And check out that's water. It's been raining. So as it zooms up, it like makes a water trail. It's pretty awesome. So let's get out of here. Stop screen. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. I'm going to have to go ahead and get off of this party. I'm tired. I'm going to crash out. But I wanted to check in with everyone and maybe spend a little bit of my birthday with you. Thank you very much, Darren M., for being here. C. Kenobi. John 5. Ubaldo T. Bruce. Adega Outlaw Pacific 414. Thank you, everyone, for your happy birthday wishes. Did I say Adega Outlaw? I think I did, but if I didn't, thank you again for your wishes. Soul Assassin, thank you. Mad Dog Conroy. Puddin' Tame, thank you. Let's see. The Know Me Without You, thank you for the happy birthday wish. Thank you, Salty Traveling Sea, for the $2 and the happy birthday. The Sentinel, Red Walden Gaming Clips, thank you for the birthday wishes. DJ Play Nice, thank you. And I think I got everyone. So thank you for being here. Glad I clicked in. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Take care, Teresa. This is Darren M. Many happy returns. Yes. Yes, indeed. Well, it's always good to make it to another year. Any day that you have your health and your family, if you like your family, then there's worse things in the world. And friends too. Glad I clicked in. Yeah. All right. So I'm, like I said, I'm going to crash out. So have a great day, everyone. Have a great day, and be certain to, I don't know, enjoy your life. YOLO. If you want to take an Alaskan cruise, take an Alaskan cruise. It's worth every penny.